All right. So, am I audible? All right. So, first of all, good morning, everyone. Happy Republic Day to you all. Jai Hind. Thank you, everyone, for joining this webinar. ये webinar एक free of cost ethical hacking webinar है. We will not get into very much of technicality, but एक overview लेंगे कि what ethical hacking is all about. क्या हैक हो सकता है, क्या नहीं हैक हो सकता है, बिकॉज मेरे को बहुत सारे डीएम आते हैं कि व्हाट्सएप हैक हैक कर दो, इंस्टाग्राम हैक कर दो, फेसबुक हैक कर दो। तो टुडे वी विल लर्न कि क्या सच में चीजें हैक होती हैं या नहीं होती है। विल कवर टू बेसिक हैक्स, लाइव डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करेंगे। टू बेसिक हैक्स जस्ट टू गेट एन आइडिया कि हैकिंग एक्चुअली होती क्या है। ऐसा नहीं होता कि कोई बंदा है जो व्हाट्सएप हैक कर सकता है, ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई इंस्टाग्राम हैक कर सकता है, ऐसा नहीं है। लेकिन हम ये देखेंगे कि एक्चुअली में हैकिंग होती क्या है, एक्चुअली में हम हैक कैसे करते हैं, कौन से प्रोसेस होते हैं, क्या स्टेप्स होते हैं विच वी फॉलो ड्यूरिंग हैकिंग। ऑलराइट। So before starting, this is a short disclaimer that whatever the techniques and whatever the demonstration that I'll be covering in this webinar, I'm not advising you uh, to try this at home or on any person or any person's network. Okay, and this demonstration is only for educational purpose. अगर आप कुछ भी करते हैं तो उससे मेरा कोई लेना देना। All right. So starting with very basics, what is cyber security and what is ethical hacking? So बेसिकली हैकिंग सुनते ही हम एज्यूम कर लेते हैं कि दैट अ गाय विथ अ लैपटॉप वियरिंग अ हुडी इज कोडिंग और वो कुछ हैक कर दे रहा है, वेदर इट इज सीसीटीवी कैमरा, बैंक, सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट, ईमेल अकाउंट, एनीथिंग। ऑलराइट। सो ऐसा अजम्पशन जो हमारा है वो बेसिकली गलत है। जरूरी नहीं होता कि बंदा हुडी में ही हो या कुछ कोड ही कर रहा हो, बिकॉज वी विल सी कि विदाउट कोडिंग हम कैसे हैक कर सकते हैं। आज हम देखेंगे कि बिना कोडिंग के हम कैसे चीजें हैक कर सकते हैं। सो बेसिकली एथिकल हैकिंग इज, फर्स्ट वी विल लर्न व्हाट हैकिंग इज। ठीक है, तो दो वर्ड है, एथिकल एंड हैकिंग। विल डिफरेंशिएट व्हाट हैकिंग इज, व्हाट एथिकल हैकिंग इज, एंड व्हाट the summation of ethical hacking actually means. So, hacking is gaining access to someone's network, gaining access to someone's device. अगर मैं आपके डिवाइस को एक्सेस कर पा रहा हूँ बिना आपके परमिशन के, बिना आपके ऑथराइजेशन के, दैट इज कॉल्ड हैकिंग। ठीक है, अगर मैं आपके वाईफाई नेटवर्क में इंट्रूड कर दे रहा हूँ, दैट मीन्स आई एम हैकिंग इनटू योर नेटवर्क विदाउट योर कंसेंट। अगर ये सब चीजें मैं विदाउट कंसेंट करूं, दैट इज कॉल्ड हैकिंग। और अगर इसको हम लॉज में ले आए, कुछ लॉज बनाए गए साइबर लॉज, उसके अंदर अगर हैकिंग करें, दैट लीगल हैकिंग इज कॉल्ड एथिकल हैकिंग। और यू कैन से गुड हैकिंग इज कॉल्ड एथिकल हैकिंग। एथिकल हैकिंग का मतलब होता है कि जो बुरे हैकर्स होते हैं जो हैक करके डेटा बेच देते हैं या रैंसम मांगते हैं या हैक करके आपके अकाउंट्स को कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर देते हैं, तो वो हैक ना करें उसके पहले हम हैक करके आपके सिस्टम को सिक्योर करते हैं। दैट इज कॉल्ड एथिकल हैकिंग। नाउ व्हाट इज साइबर सिक्योरिटी? Cyber security is the process, technologies, steps that we follow, mitigations and precautions that we follow to secure our networks, to secure our devices, right? So that was a basic overview. What is cyber security and what is ethical hacking? Now we'll just look up on basic terms. What does ethical hacker mean? Penetration tester mean? Security testers mean? We'll just have an overview what these basic terms mean. So as I told you, ethical hackers are the hackers that are hired by companies to hack and secure their system. Before the bad ones do, ethical hackers comes into place and they hack the infrastructure of a company. They produce a report and the company then fixes all the patches, fixes all the vulnerabilities. so that bad hackers cannot hack their infrastructure. So what is penetration test? Penetration test is a authorized breaking into your system, like legal attempt to break into your system or break into your network to find weakness. Okay, so we can say that penetration testing is कि आपके consent से आपके network या आपके device को hack करके उसकी weakness अगर मैं आपको report कर रहा हूँ, that is called penetration testing. Now what is security test? More than an attempt to break in, security test is like overall test. जैसे हम विटामिन ई फुल बॉडी चेकअप कराते हैं ना, सिमिलरली सिक्योरिटी टेस्ट मीन्स आपके पूरे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का पूरा ऑनलाइन जो भी आपका स्पेस है, ऑनलाइन स्पेस, डिजिटल एसेट्स, एवरीथिंग, ईमेल अकाउंट्स, एवरीथिंग वी विल ट्राई टू हैक इन, एंड वट एवर द वीकनेस वी फाइंड आउट आपको हम वो रिपोर्ट करेंगे सो दैट यू कैन पैच इट बिफोर द बैड हैकर्स हैक इनटू योर सिस्टम. So ethical hackers hack before the bad hackers. Okay, so I guess the basic terms are little bit clear. As I told you earlier, hackers access computer or network without authorization. Crackers break into system to steal or destroy data. Hackers and crackers basically fall into a same category. Now, what is ethical hackers? Ethical hackers perform all the activities same as hacker and cracker, but with owner's consent, but with authorization, but with your permission. All right. So there are things that you can do legally, there are things that you cannot do legally because there are cyber laws in our country and in other countries too. So a few things that you can do legally, that are you can ask someone for their consent, and then you can like test their test the weakness and vulnerabilities in their device and security. What you cannot do legally: without consent, without authorization, you cannot intrude, you cannot attempt to break into someone's network or someone's device. Okay, it is a crime. You cannot impersonate someone on social media. You cannot like compromise someone's email account or any social media account, any digital asset. If you try to break in without the consent, that is illegal. So from here the technicality starts. All right, so what are the passwords? Like if I ask you what are passwords, so we all have some sort of accounts online, whether it is a Netflix account, whether it is a Instagram account, whether it is a Spotify account. We have kind of accounts everywhere, and to log into that account we have certain thing called password. So what is password? We can assume passwords as the key. If accounts are house, then the passwords are the key to our house. We use password to log into our account, we use password to get access to our account. So password is a word to for user to authenticate to gain access, okay, to a resource. That resource could be your email id, your social media account, anything. So in today's webinar, uh, I'll just show you how you can break how you can exploit a Windows vulnerability, how you can uh, like access uh, the password, how you can crack password of a password protected Windows. So in Windows, uh, there is a file called Security Accounts Manager. Okay, that file has the password of your computer. Whatever the password you have set on your computer, SAM file has its storage, that it contains your password. So the full form of SAM is Security Accounts Manager, and this is its path. We'll just go into that path, and we'll just so here we can see SAM file. Okay, 128 KB. So this SAM file contains my password. Whatever the password I have set for my computer, the SAM file contains the exact same password. All right. So I'll just double click it to know what is my password. But oops, I cannot open it because I do not have any application which can read SAM file. So like what is the next step we can do to gain the password? That is what I'm gonna that is what I'll be showing to you. But let me tell you one feature about SAM, that SAM file is inaccessible after you log into your account. When you are on the login page of your operating system, be it be Windows in this case, suppose you are using Windows 10 or Windows 11 or any version of Windows, you're on the login page, your system is password protected. So till that time the SAM file will be accessible. Whatever the password you will give as an input, that will be checked with SAM file. If both the passwords match, you will get the access to your account. And if the passwords doesn't match, if the password do not match, you'll not be getting the access to your account. So and after you log into your Windows account, your SAM files become inaccessible. That's why I am unable to access my SAM file as I am logged into my account. All right, I hope the streaming is going well. Please show up in the comments that the streaming is going well. All right, so I'll just show you how we can crack a password. Before this, I'll just show you one demonstration. We learned three terms, that is passwords, what encryption means, and what decryption means. Sorry, we learned four terms and what hashes are. All right, so we'll first go with passwords. Suppose my password is like uh, Apple. Suppose my password is Apple. All right. So I'll encrypt it. It is a readable thing. Someone can assume if I love apples a lot and someone is a hacker um, in my relation, he knows hacking and stuffs. So he want to log into my account. So first thing he'll try to get into my account is he will guess the password. And he knows that I love apples a lot. So he can make a guess that apple could be possibly a password. So uh, this is in a readable form, right? Apple, you know, like apple is a fruit, it can be a password. But what if I convert it into an unreadable text, like that into a word that does not interpret anything? Since this apple word interprets that it is a fruit and possibly it could be a password, but what if I convert this word apple, I convert this password apple into some another word that does not interpret anything, that is just a garbage value to anyone who reads that. All right, so what I'll do, I'll follow an algorithm. Now what is algorithm? Algorithm is take it as a rule. Okay, take it as a rule that we apply on passwords. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just mm, do one thing. I'll do that whatever the letters we have, whatever the letters we have in the password, change it to its sequential number. Whatever the letter it has on the next side, change it with the next number. So my password, encrypted password, will be what comes after A is B, what comes after P is Q, what comes after L is M, and what comes after E is F. Now we can see that our password is Apple. I followed an algorithm that says कि letters को आप एक plus one कर दो, and our encrypted password now is BQQMF. Now Apple was interpreting something that it is a fruit. Now BQQMF, it does not interpret anything. So wherever your password is saved, it is encrypted. Your password is never saved in a text file or in a readable form. It is always encrypted so that even if it leaks, it cannot be for any use to the hacker. All right, until and unless you have the key. The key is L plus 1. Now if I want to decrypt it, How can I decrypt it? Using the algo L minus 1. Okay, and if I follow this algorithm, this BQQMF will convert back into Apple. All right, so we got our password back. So this was password encryption decryption. Now what is hashes? Hashes are one-way encryption. Now one-way encryption, what does that mean? So we create a password, we encrypt that cannot be that cannot be decrypted back. You cannot decode that password that has been hashed. But we will learn right now how hashes can also be cracked. All right. So suppose what was my password? This was my password. All right, and I encrypted that using mm, I encrypted that using an algo that was L plus 1, right? So my encrypted password was BQQMF, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and what is hash? I'll follow another algorithm for converting into hash, that is uh, odd delete. The alphabetical letters that are placed on odd places, delete that number. This algorithm says, this rule says that whatever the letters of alphabet that are placed on odd places, delete that number. So if I apply this algo for hashing, my new hashed encrypted password will be QM. As we can see that this is 1 2 3 4 and 5. All right, so we have three odd places here, 1 3 and 5, and we have two even places here, 2 and 4. So we using this algorithm for hashing, I have like hashed this encrypted password from BQQMF is QM. Now, even if I get the algorithm key that is used for hashing, that is odd comma delete, I cannot decrypt it back to BQQMF. I cannot decode it back to BQQMF, since I don't know that which letter was actually deleted. The letter could be anything. We have 26 letters in the alphabet, and any letter can be deleted. There is equal possibilities for every alphabet, right? So that's why hashing is called one-way encryption. You cannot decrypt it back. But since I told you, for better security, our every password everywhere is first encrypted and then hashed. But we'll learn right now how hashes are like cracked down. So I'll use Windows 7 as a victim, as a target machine. All right. Meanwhile, the system is loading. Please put it on the live chat. Are you enjoying the webinar or not, or it is some sort of board training? So as you can see that this is a Windows 7 operating system, and it is a password protected system. So I know the password, I'll just log in. So there are actually two cases. One is open case and one is closed case. In case of any account, whether it is a Windows account, a Yahoo account, or a Gmail account, any account, there are two cases, open cases and closed cases. Now what does these two cases mean? Open cases means you are logged into that account. If you are logged into that account, that is an open case. If you are not logged into that account, that is a closed case. So in this since we are like short on time, I'll just be covering open case, like what, how can you crack the password when you are like you are logged into the system. So there is a tool, password cracking tool, and it has several other features, but we'll just be talking about password cracking. So that tool is keen enable. I have already installed that, and we'll see how we can crack a password. I'll just use magnifier so that everything is clear. So there is a cracker tab on here. All right, and I'll just uh, make a single click here, and this plus sign will get activated. All right, so it says import hashes from local system. Now what is local system? Local system is my own PC where the SAM files are stored. Okay, so what was my account name? My account name was Akit, I know. And there are two types of hashes, LM hashes and NT hashes. Now it is, what does that mean? LM hashes stands for low machine hash, and new NT hash is a new technology hash. So which hash to crack? Actually LM hash is of no use for us, because after the Windows XP versions of Windows, uh, Windows does not use LM hash to secure their passwords. So we'll be covering NT hash. Now I'll be using brute force attack. What brute force attack means? Brute force attack means to make combinations. Later on I'll just show you how brute force attack actually works, but just to give you an overview, brute force attack is like you make several combination using numbers, special characters, and low case letters and uppercase letters to make the combinations of password, and then you use hit and try methodology, so that you check every combination, and whichever the combination matches your password, you get access to that account. So we'll do just the same what brute force attack does. So I'll just click on NTLM hashes, and as I can see here, as I told you, you can set multiple combinations. You can like you can select, and this happens everywhere. You can try this on using different tools. This tool is for Windows. You can use it using different tools on on Windows, on Gmail, on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere. Wherever the account concept is there, you can use brute force there. Okay, but meanwhile this is illegal. Okay, I'm not doing any illegal thing. I'm just cracking into my own system. I'm not accessing someone else's system. So we can see that there are several combinations that we can make here, like uppercase letter, uppercase letter with numbers, uppercase letter with special characters, just numbers, small letters, and like any. So the more number of combinations you make, the more time it will take to crack. That's why you are always advised to make a complex password, which is a combination of uppercase letter, small case letter, special character, okay, and a number. So that makes a password complex. And so for cracking that kind of password, that complex password, hackers need to make like very high number of combinations to try brute forcing on your account, and it will take a huge time. So the more number of combinations you make, the more time it will take to crack. So I know my password. I have a very simple password, so just that it does not take much time, I have chosen like lowercase letters. And you can also customize your password length here. You can start from 1 to 16. 16 is the maximum password length in Windows. My password is of 4, my length of my password is 4. So it consists of 4 letters. I can select again, but the more number of combination you will make, the more time it will take to crack. You can see that this is the number of combinations that will be made from small a to small z, and from length 1 to length 7. It will make such combination, so it will take a lot time. I'll just take it back to 4. The password length is set to 4. The predefined set is from lowercase a to lowercase z, and still the possible combinations are like 475254. It's a huge number. So we are all set, we are done, and I just have to click on start, and my hash will be cracked to my password. I'll just see how we can do that. I'll just click on start, and as you can see, the plain text of this is ABCD. ABCD is my password. It has been cracked. ABCD is my password, and ABCD was converted into a hash. That hash is this. So there are very complex hash algorithms. I just like taught you, I just shared you a very like for an example purpose I showed you that algorithm. Actually that algorithm is not followed, that was just for illustration purpose, just to make you understand what actually like hashing means. So you can see this 4 letter password ABCD, it has been converted into such a long hash. Now you can think of the security that Windows has. All right, so that was all about cracking passwords. Now we'll just go with the another demonstration today, that is phishing. All right, so mm, so let me tell you what phishing is. You know the term phishing. Phishing is like you have to be, you act like you are a legitimate service provider, but actually you are not. You are a fake person. Suppose, like, if I am an hacker and if I am performing a phishing attack, what I'll do, uh, I'll take an example of Instagram. Okay, Instagram is owned by Mark Zuckerberg, we all know. But what I'll create a clone copy of Instagram, the exact copy what of how Instagram looks like. I'll make a clone of that. I'll host that thing on my server, okay, and to I'll send that link to suppose any one of you, and I'll act that I am a real link, I am a real Instagram web application, and you have to log into my application. Once you log into my application, I'll get your password, I'll get your user credentials, I'll get your username, which is called user credentials, and then I'll log into your real Instagram account. I'll change the password, and then I can either compromise it, I can leak your chats, I can ask you for some ransom. So this is what phishing means. So I'll just show you what phishing actually does. We'll use a tool, and that tool is called Z Fisher. All right. Mm, I think we have. I just need to know where have I installed Z Fisher. Mm, Anyways, I'll just install it right now. No issues. Mhm. So we do not have Z Fisher as of now, but I'll just install it right in front of you. Okay, just to this thing's clear. So This is how you install tools on Linux. So it's been installed. And yeah, we can see that Zfisher has been installed in our system. Now I'll just go into Zfisher and I'll run Zfisher. So yeah, here we have a list of wonderful websites and wonderful web application that we interact with on our in our daily lives, that is Facebook, Instagram, Microsoft. This is an automated tool. You can create a tool of yourself, but since phishing attack success rate is very low, like 1 in 100 or 1 in 500 phishing attacks are successful, since everybody is at like technical guy now, so everybody knows this attack. So you can make clone of Facebook, Instagram, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, anything. We'll go with Facebook. Okay. And so it has preloaded templates of Facebook. So we have four templates here. First one is traditional login page. You can make a voting poll login page. You can make fake security login page. Now, what does this fake security login page means? This means that when you get a notification from Facebook that your pass you and some unwanted activity was monitored on your Facebook account. Now, if you get an email like this, you'll get in panic. You'll get in panic that what has happened with my Facebook account. You will be like you will try to log into your Facebook account at that very moment to know what's actually happening there. So that is security login page. Now Facebook Messenger login page, that the Messenger is an application that we use for like sending and receiving messages on Facebook. So I'll just go with traditional login page. Okay. And there are three services that we can use for creating the web page. So I'll go with this Cloudflare. Okay, that seems new. And it will give me links. What I have to do, I can edit that links, I can send that links to anyone in the world, and if they log in through that link, I'll get their credentials. That is what phishing means exactly. Okay. Hmm. So yeah, we got a link. I'll just copy it and paste it in my browser. Hmm. I think something. I'll run it again. I think there was some issue. No issues. We'll run it again. And yeah, so here we got two links. Okay. And which one of the two links seems approaching is this, that this link says blue verified badge for Facebook free. So what if I send this link to my friend and I will tell him that you can be a blue tick verified on Facebook? Lalach mein he will just click on that link, he will log into Facebook, and I will get his credentials. So I'll just show how this thing actually works. I'll just copy the link address. All right, and I'll go onto that link. It'll take time, I guess. taking quite long now, but usually it does not take this much of time. Or there are many other tools you can explore, right? Like if I if I just click on phishing topics on GitHub, see there are several tools that you can do phishing with. Okay, you can use any one of the tool. I have used one of that tool. Might be this tool not working now, but it used to work at some point of time. I'll use the first link then. I hope this works. Hmm, I think this tool has some issues in it, but oh yeah, there it is. We can use another phishing tool that won't take much time. I'll just show you how. So we have Pi Fisher here. We can try using Pi Fisher. All right, I'll just copy it. So we are installing Pi Fisher now since Z Fisher wasn't working. All right, so we have Pi Fisher here. We hmm, there is some error in Pi Fisher. So yeah, PyFisher is working. We'll just create a link using PyFisher and we'll see if that works too or if we are going on a bad luck today. Alright, so it's telling me to restart the terminal and try again. Surely we will do that. is our pie fisher. This is our pie fisher. And we'll run our pie fisher again. Hope we are on a good luck and will be, no, we cannot do that again. There is still some issue. Previous PHP still running. Please start terminal. We have restarted the terminal. Anyways, I have one more tool here, and that is social fish. Okay, we'll try using social fish. So you cannot rely on a single tool. There are many tools in the market. Hmm. Oh, so I'll just bash social fish. Yeah, so we are using social fish as of now. Here we have options of Instagram, Facebook. Again, the same templates, just the name of the tool has been changed. But this is what, if this also doesn't work, no issue. You can try many other tools that are available out there. But what I am trying to tell you is to give you an idea of what phishing actually is. So this tool contains preloaded templates of several uh, web applications that we interact with on our on daily basis. So again, I'll go with Instagram. Okay, and it has two options. I'll go with ng rock. I hope this works, but if that doesn't work, no issues. You can still watch a phishing video using a hidden eye tool on my Instagram. So if I go to videos, and yeah, so this is how a phishing attack takes place. I'll just share this. I'll just share this in the chat box. All right. In that message, I have pinned the link, and you can find that in the chat box how you can like do phishing. I think this is gonna work or not. I don't know. So we'll try again. Hope this thing works. Since phishing attack is very like, okay, I still haven't got the link. It cannot create a link. I think there is issue with some server. So don't worry if this attack doesn't work. I'll cover another attack, and that is a very fascinating attack. We'll, we'll just give 2 minutes time to the social fish, which is actually a shark that is eating me out. So we'll close this. So we'll cover something else. All right. We'll cover an attack which you have heard of but never seen, I guess. So what does that attack means? That is real hacking. Okay, that is URL manipulation. That attack is called URL manipulation or request manipulation. Request manipulation will be more good. Request manipulation. So we have heard of a attack uh, which goes on like ki we have a product on Amazon or Flipkart or any e-commerce website. We have, suppose we have a mobile phone for 10,000 on Flipkart. All right. So being a hacker, I want to buy it for 5 rupees. I want to buy a 10,000 rupees mobile phone for 5 rupees. So how can I do that? I'll edit the request. I'll show you how you can do that, how we can do that. Still, I'm using it on a dead website. So it is again legal, it is again ethical, and everything is for educational purpose. Uh, it is my daitva to say this. So I'll just open my Kali Linux and I'll make some settings. Just be with me for 5 more minutes and you will really have something good take away from this webinar. And I'm extremely sorry that that phishing is not working, but I have sent that video. You can view that, you can watch that video. All right. All right, so I'll order something and I'll edit the request. I'll edit that amount to the amount whatever I think is good, whatever I think that I can pay. So I'll just off. So there's a website called Razor Bar. I think there's some internet issue. Yeah. So there's a website called Razor Bar. Now what Razor Bar does is that it is a kind of like website that provides shaving materials just like Gillette. So we can see that Razor Bar is a website. It is a dead website. It is no more active. So it provides like shaving creams and shaving devices, shaving equipments. Right. All right. So we can see that. So what I'll do, I'll just go to products and we can see that there are many like few products. So I'll choose the most costly one, that is I guess $69.95. This product costs around $69.95, so I'll add that into my cart. All right. And what I need to add is proceed to checkout, and it will ask me what type of shipping do I want. So since I can manipulate the amount, I'll use the international air. Okay, that costs around $31.99. All right. Now, hmm. So what is my amount right here? My amount here is $69.95 plus $31.99. That equals to $101.94. That is the total amount I need to pay. All right. So what I'll do, I'll just minimize this. Hmm, okay, and I'll use PayPal to pay. Once I click on PayPal, I can see that some sort of request has been controlled here, right? I can see that I can find some order here. I can, if I zoom into this, zoom into this, and I'll just show you one. Once I have clicked to this PayPal button, the request is still loading, but I have intercepted a request that says, if you can see here, razorbar.com, razorbar warhammer starter edition, amount is equals to 69.95 and shipping is 31.99, and this thing, right? So what I'll do, I'll just put this into 00, and I'll just put that, I'll change that 31 into 1. So now that shipping cost has been changed from 31.99 to 1.00, right? And again I'll change this product value to again 1.00, right? So you can see that Razorbar Warhammer Starter Edition amount has now been changed into $1, and the shipping has been also changed to $1. All right. So I'll do, I'll just forward this request, and again I'll forward that request, and what I'll see, what is the current cart value. I am paying this using PayPal. This is a valid website. PayPal is a valid company. It is a very big giant payment company, payment gateway company. So I intercepted the request, I changed the request, and that amount was somewhere around $101. It was roughly around $101. We all saw that. And I intercepted the request, I changed the amount from $101 to $2. So that is how you can manipulate the request. That is how the theories behind you can order this like you can order 10,000 rupees mobile phone for rupees 5, or you can order 1,000 rupee food from Zomato or Swiggy for 5 rupees. This is the concept behind that. However, those companies have patched these vulnerabilities. Those companies, you cannot hack using this concept. That you cannot hack Zomato, Swiggy, or like Amazon, Flipkart using this methodology, because they have already patched, they have already fixed this issue. This was, but you can still find out on, you can still find out this vulnerability in many other web applications. All right. So this was a bonus part. I haven't thought of sharing this with you, but since that phishing was phishing part was not getting completed, I thought of like sharing this with you. So thank you for being there with me for so long. It's been an hour that we have been learning and hacking together. So this webinar is about to end. It was a sudden thought uh, in my mind last evening to conduct a webinar for free this Republic Day. Happy Republic Day to you and your family. And this was all about hacking. This was an overview. However, I also run many advanced courses, and that is Ethical Hacking Expert 1.0. We are currently running two batches of Ethical Hacking Expert 1.0. We are about to start Ethical Hacking Expert 2.0 from February. You can find all the details here on my Instagram, and I'm also sharing the link of my Instagram. You can follow me there. I'm pinning that message too. And yeah, so you can follow me there, and we run very like advanced courses. You can find the one of that course, Ethical Hacking Expert 1.0 here. Here, just to give you an overview, we are teaching hacking from beginning. It's a 1 month course. It's a 1 month course that's cost around 2500, including the certification and the project that you will be building on your own after 1 month of extensive intensive training. So what we teach in this course, in this we just teach how you can start yourself from ethical hacking. You don't need to know any programming language, any coding, or any sort of thing. We'll teach you from basic, from scratch, what is ethical hacking. We'll teach you networking fundamentals. We'll teach you how to create a hacking lab on your own, how you can use operating systems that are used globally for hacking, and how you can gather information, how you can hack into system, how you can hack and secure systems, how you can make career out of ethical hacking, how you can earn money out of ethical hacking. This is what we teach here. So that was all about today's session. I hope you guys are taking away some good knowledge, some good takeaways from this webinar. I hope this was a very informative and add-on webinar to you this Republic Day. And best of luck to everyone. If you have any queries, you can comment down. I'll be just posting this entire webinar on the YouTube. You can comment down on the YouTube thing, or you can also connect with me on my Instagram page. Just you have, if you have any queries, uh, apart from those silly queries that can we hack Instagram, can we hack WhatsApp, apart from these silly questions, if you have any legitimate questions, any real questions, do DM me on Instagram. This is our uh, Instagram handle. I have also sent that into the chat link. I have pinned that thing, I guess. Yeah, I have pinned that thing. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you and happy Republic.